Hi everyone, it's Cherie from Cherie'sCraftyGirls.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Thank you for joining me today. Today my project in my Wedding Favour Friday is this rather sweet little purse. Very quick, very simple to make, and I absolutely love the lace. The lace on this one is the lace trim from Stampin' Up, which is really very pretty, and I love it in the ivory colour. So it's very quick, as I say, and very easy to make, and you can get quite a few treats in there. You could use it for wedding favours or for party treats or just for little treats. So to make this little purse, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 7 3/4 by 3 5/8, and you're also going to use 2 little pieces for the actual flap that goes over the purse itself, which is here. This one I used the decorative label, and I cut the first one out and then I cut it out again and cut the coloured piece in half and just separated it to give just a little bit of a border. For these scalloped ones I have used the layering oval framelit dies, and it comes in a set of quite a few dies. And you've got the plain ovals and you've also got the scalloped ones, and I used the small one for the white and the slightly larger one for the navy. So that's the label, and as you can see they just sit on each other, giving just a little bit of a border. So before we start, we are going to do some stamping. I'm not going to stamp the navy one, just the 2 whites, and I'm going to use the Night Navy stamping pad, and I'm going to use this flower from What I Love. It's a 3 stamp set. You normally would stamp the main body, the outline, and then you would go in a different colour and stamp this one, and go with another colour and stamp this one, so you get a textured built up flower, which is very pretty. But I'm just using the outside. So ink up your stamp and just randomly stamp. Right, let's pop that out of the way, and then we just do the main body. And as I say, as it's a wedding favour box, you could use whichever colour is of the bridesmaids' dresses, the flower of the bouquet. It would be even pretty if this flower was in the bouquet or something very similar, and you did that to match. That would look very pretty as well. So just randomly stamp your block, pop your lid on your ink so it doesn't dry off, and bring in your Stampin' Scrub. Spray it with Stampin' Mist, which I've already done, and where you've got the little, on the side here you have little raindrops, and on this side you've got the little sun. So clean your stamp and then dry, and then you can pop it away and you won't get it lost, misplaced, or anything like that. Right, to make the little purse itself, popping that out of the way, taking your larger piece of cardstock with the long side at the top, you are going to score 2 3/8. So let's put that the other way around. 2 3/8. 3 5/8, 6 7 1/4. Leaving it there for a moment, you're going to part score down to about 2 inches, so roughly across here somewhere, just below centre. You are going to score at 3, so just come part way down, and again at 6 5/8, and just come part the way down. Turn and you're going to score at 1 1/4. Completely lost my bearings for a minute. Yes, 1 1/4. Okay, put that out of the way. Bring in your bow folder and score the full score lines. Don't worry about these ones here, the half ones. They're really just to help support the purse crease when we've made it. So fold and burnish all your score lines. Bring in your scissors, and you've got a long tab and a little one. So just remove the bottom rectangle, the smaller of the two, and come along and go up the remaining score lines on the shorter non-scored. You've got the half score here, so you're just going to cut the ones that haven't. Pop some sticky tape, fast fuse or snail along your tab. And we'll seal that, shall we? So taking off your backing, bring your box over and seal. And now that's the back, so you just want to put a little bit of adhesive on the front one. Just so the base is sealed. So pop in your sides, bring over your backing paper off, nice and square, bring over your front. Now where you've got those creases, just pop it in and it helps it fold so much easier, like that. Nice crisp fold. So there's your purse made. So now all you're going to do, so we should bring in your scoring tool again. We should have done this before, but never mind. And you're just going to find a halfway mark, or, so that's 2.5, so we want 1 1/4 and score. That's about there. And score. Just to help it fold. So folding these in half, where you've just scored, burnish, and yes, that's about right. And fold that in half where you've just scored, and burnish, and a little bit of wet glue or fast fuse, sticky tape, whichever you like. Pop your centre, your clear white piece, clear white, your white in the centre. There we go. And then we're just going to put some more glue on the back. And this one will go along the crease line where you've scored. It's where you put your sticky tape. And you can put just a little piece there, or you could use wet glue. It's entirely up to you. Tombow would be fine. Remove your backing. And aligning your bag with that score line in the centre, pop. Oh, pop it on there, and that will seal your bag. So taking a handheld punch 2 little holes into your label, nice and even, and then I close it. I've lost my pen or pencil, use whichever you'd like. close your bag. Where you've punched those little holes, just go in and mark the purse. Let's do that again. There we go. Okay, and then punch with your handheld punch those holes out. And then you're going to go and get some lace or some nice navy ribbon, would look pretty, or a lace that corresponds with the bride's dress. Either ribbon, lace, whatever you're going to use. I'm going to use a little bit of white lace, as I used Whisper White cardstock, and this the darker one is Night of Navy. All available excuse me, in the catalogue, as are the stamps and the little framelets, which are just going to be very, very useful. So popping your lace through your holes. Oh, if you can, that is. There it goes. And then trying to tie a pretty bow. Put it nice and tight, so it's nice and sealed. And as I say, we're going to try and tie a little bow in the lace. I love lace. I think it's so pretty for a wedding. I just love it on most boxes, to be honest. But on wedding dresses, for wedding favours, I think it really sets the theme. Bring that down, and there we have a pretty little bow. Let's just trim that lace up, neaten them up. Isn't that lovely? I think that is really, really sweet for a wedding favour. As I say, you have the very vanilla with the very vanilla lace, which I think is also very, very pretty and very versatile. So there we have two beautiful little wedding favour purses. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care, happy stamping, bye.